Alright, look, most people imagine the future is about fixing Earth's problems, building a peaceful utopia where everyone thrives and everything is perfect. But here's the truth, and nobody says openly. Humanity's real future isn't about fixing everything here on Earth. It's about expansion, moving beyond our current limits. Just like people once crossed oceans to discover America, our generation is on the verge of a new frontier. Mars isn't just another planet. It's literally going to become the next America. A fresh start, a clean slate, and a chance to build something even greater. And this isn't just a dream anymore. It's happening right now. Think about this clearly. Throughout history, civilization always advanced by escaping. Thousands of years ago, when life in Africa got difficult, tribal conflict, resource scarcity, brave people ventured north into Europe, looking for something better. A new start, and then Europe stagnated. Corrupt kings, endless wars, little freedom, and once again, brave people said,
"We need something better!"
And they escaped across the ocean to America. Today, many feel America is facing similar challenges: division, weakening institutions, and cultural conflict. So what's the next move? Same story, new planet. Mars. This recurring phenomenon is what I call the Great Filter Loop. And life itself evolves through a simple, similar cycle. No organism is designed to live forever, no matter how perfect or strong it might seem. Instead, life continuously gives birth to something new, allowing the old to age and pass on. Why? Because evolution demands it. Growth demands it. The old must step aside to make room for the newer, stronger, and the smarter generation. Life moves forward precisely by letting go, not by holding on. Humanity mirrors this natural pattern. Our civilizations aren't built to last forever in one spot. They evolve, expand, and give birth to something greater, somewhere entirely new. Each time this happens, humanity refines itself, becoming smarter, more disciplined, and more capable. The Great Filter Loop isn't a threat. It's actually humanity's greatest opportunity. Now, most people say, wait, we should fix Earth's problems first before we expand into space. And honestly, I get it. It sounds logical, but let's be honest. Earth has never been better in the entire history of mankind. Really. Yes, we still have hunger, yes, we still have wars, I understand that clearly. But step back and look at history just for 1 second. Compared to any previous era, we live safer, healthier, and richer lives today than anyone who came before us. The world, believe it or not, is currently as good as it's ever been. But here's the hard truth. Earth will never be perfect. No matter how much we try, we won't ever fix 100% of the issues here. Because Earth is already aging. It's already crowded, messy, and decaying. People like Elon Musk sees this clearly. That's exactly why he's pushing humanity to become interplanetary. People underestimate just how close we really are. By my estimation, by year 2050, we will have at least 10,000 people living permanently on Mars. By 2100, nearly 1 million people will be calling Mars home. And by year 2200, Mars won't just be another colony. It will be a powerful society, possibly home to 100 million people or more. This isn't just science fiction anymore. It's happening right now, and faster than most people think. And let's talk honestly about something uncomfortable, but it actually matters. We are currently living in what some call a dysgenic collapse. I know this isn't about judging people. It's just about observing facts. Globally, IQ scores have actually been declining over the past few decades. This isn't just my opinion. This is documented clearly in multiple studies across Europe, Australia, and even in the US. Part of the reason is simple. Smart and educated people are choosing to have fewer kids, or not at all. Meanwhile, people who aren't thinking about the future as much tend to have larger families. And over time, generation by generation, this slowly reduces the average intelligence of humanity. It's slow, but it's real. And culturally, we are seeing standards drop, logic replaced by emotional reactions, deep thinking swapped out of shallow schooling. And this isn't new. It's actually happened repeatedly throughout history. If you ever seen the movie Idiocracy, it explains this idea perfectly. Its exaggerated and hilarious, underlying message is surprisingly accurate. The movie humorously shows how over many generations, society becomes filled with people who don't think ahead, and smart people slowly fade from the picture. It might be comedy, but it is actually the truth. Mars is the future, and Earth will become increasingly divided between two extremes. Those who reproduce without considering tomorrow, and an elite class deeply integrated with AI, growing smarter and more powerful every second. This widening divide will lead to instability, massive social tension, and severe management issues. In the worst case scenario, Earth spirals into a deeply dystopian society. And even the best case scenario leaves us with an extremely divided world. Because the uncomfortable truth is, a perfect world where everyone is equally happy and prosperous simply isn't going to happen. Now, life on Mars won't be for everyone, and that's exactly why it will succeed. It will be hard. Mars will be built on discipline, intelligence, and long-term vision. It will reward mission-driven people, innovators, and problem solvers. Mars won't tolerate laziness or shortcuts or small mistakes, because every decision there has real consequences. That discipline and that necessity is precisely why Mars will thrive. And what about Earth? Look, Earth will always be here, and it won't disappear, but the uncomfortable truth is this. Earth will likely become a passive place, comfortable and predictable, where billions of people might spend their lives entertained by endless distractions, social media, virtual reality, artificial intelligence, sustained by things like universal basic income. Life will become easy and stable, but ultimately passive. Meanwhile, the brave, the disciplined individuals who embrace risk, innovation, and progress, they will be building new civilizations out in space, creating humanity's next chapter. Not because Earth is bad, but because growth demands new frontiers. So here's the real truth. The future isn't about perfection, it's about expansion. Mars isn't just another planet, it is humanity's next chapter. A fresh start, a chance to build something even better. And even though we might disagree on what that looks like, one thing is clear. The people brave enough to step forward, to take risks, and to chase new horizons, they are the ones who define humanity's history. We can all choose comfort, or we can choose courage. But never forget, the winners throughout history are always those who had the courage to live, to explore, and to rebuild far overseas. History proves that every single time. Future Views watching from Mars, go make him proud.